With the help of a truly chaotic way of succeeding, me and Zlevik have played for 30 years various nations in this particular run, including Russia, France, Prussia, Japan, and various others. You'll find a link to all of those in the playlist in the description. And today, I've got a few options from Zlevik, who I suspect played as the Mughals, because let's face it, no way a gem, which is one of the options I gave him, would form Mughals with the Ottomans at their doorsteps. And also make this massive snake all the way to Delhi like this. Ain't no way, son. Ain't no way. Totally Zlevik played. There you go. I guessed the nation you played as, Zlevik. You owe me 1,000 schmuckadoobs now and Polish nano burgers. I know what your national currency is. It's nano burgers. Alright? You owe me the nano burgers, bro. Come on. Some of the nations I played in this run include Prussia, which managed to lose all the lands and gave back the lands afterwards. So I'm pretty impressed with their progression. Russia also, which was a vassal or Muscovite vassal of Austria. We broke away. We managed to take most of the lands back. And AI Russia is doing amazing. I also played as Japan, which again is doing amazing. Look at all these beautiful nations, man. I'm so proud of my little countries. Zlevik's France is pretty significant as well. His Andalusia got its ass kicked by his France, though. So there's that, right? And in the New World, we have some interesting things happening, such as Ludi's wallet, the Jewish Romanian mythical nation, having a pretty tough war with the Portuguese right now. So fingers crossed that that Ludi's wallet wins this. I mean, they have high American tech groups, so they should be able to win this technically, right? The options that Zlevik gave me are the nation of Wu, which is the mandate owner, and that's probably the worst start because Wu, despite having 700 development, is surrounded by my previous nations, which are super strong, and they are the mandate owner, which means that they are really in a bad spot because the mandate's got like 20% mandate. So Wu troops are easy to destroy, let's say. Second option is Sukhothai, which again is surrounded by some pretty significant nations. The only access and the only growth opportunity, I guess, would be Lanchang. It's also significantly behind with technology, sadly. We also have the Papal States, which I think is the best option because it has a lot of development. It has easy expansion paths into Aragon, into Andalusia, into the North African bits, and as long as it can hold off the French, which I assume it can also take back the North Italian part. So that's what we would be doing as the Pope. And the last option is Rothenburg, which again is not really great, but it can of course expand into the rest of what's left of the HRE, as well as into Austria and Bavaria, because it is allied to Netherlands, so it can use that particular alliance. The proto-antagonist of this particular series, Wakanda, did not do as well as we expected it to. It got its ass kicked by the Ottomans on multiple occasions, and it even lost the land to Ajuran. So, yeah. I mean, actually, wait, no. Ajuran's a tributary state. Never mind. Well, I guess it's not doing so bad, but it still lost a lot of land to the Ottomans, so there's that, right? Maybe it can make a little bit of a comeback. Who's to say, right? You probably guessed as what nation I'm playing because you saw the thumbnail. I'm just gonna spin this up. I believe it's going to be Sukhothai. There you go. Nice. I guess it's not the best start, but it's gonna be a good challenge for me to see how well I can fix this nation and at the very least survive, if not thrive, as Sukhothai. Remember that Sukhothai starts as a vassal of Ayutthaya, so the tables have definitely turned here, that is for sure. And it seems like we can actually attack these bad boys. Alright, that's not too bad. So who are they at war with? I'm gonna fix my country first. Actually, I want to tag into Mughals. There you go, because I want to see what Zlevik was up to here. Let's check it out. So he's got a little bit of war exhaustion. He's got a coup attempt. That's weird. The privileges are absolute dog schnapple. Okay, the country's doing okay economically. There's definitely a lot of loan and burger loan situation happening here. So I assume that Zlevik did play as this nation. Oh, right. He canceled the privileges so he can have more absolutism. There you go. He's got 55 absolutism out of 83 possible. So that's why he canceled the privileges, I assume. He kept only the vital stuff like +1 military, +1 admin. Idea-wise, he's got some really great ideas too. I guess the AI picked defensive from before, I assume. And let's check how much he developed his nation here. Parts of it have been developed, not all of All of the country has been developed though. Now I'm actually starting to think, did he play as the Mughals? I guess he did, right? If he didn't play as the Mughals, who did he play as then? Yarkand was also on my list I gave him. And Yarkand's doing so-so, not really amazing. Rio de Plata also was actually one of the choices. Maybe he played as Rio de Plata. No way. I refuse to believe the AI snaked all the way here by itself. So yes, my final guess is that he played as Mughals. Give me my Neo burgers, Zelvik. Give them now. All right, now let's get back to our bees and honeys here. And let's check out what this country is made out of. We got one free advisor slot. We're gonna get, in that case, our reinforcement speed guy. Why not? Our air is pretty bad, so I'm going to disinherit this guy. Arrivederci. Economically speaking, not doing amazing, mostly because I have way too many fortifications. I'm gonna delete this particular fort in Ayutthaya. It's a farmlands fort, so I don't really need it. I'm gonna keep this one for now in the jungle. I will likely change it later down the line, though, either to this province or somewhere like that. Might build one, well, I'm gonna take the one in Luang Prabang once I attack Lanchang. And let's check our fleet. We have 16 galleys. I really do not need 16 galleys. Let me start selling some of these. Let me divide this up. We actually have quite a few workshops built around the country. How about courthouses? No courthouses yet. Trade buildings, we have a few as well. No training fields. Well, 2 training fields actually. Churches in pretty much every province. Wow, AI, big brain right there. But what I want to do is I want to form Siam. Now we can form Siam as Sukhothai by just having 20 provinces within the Indo-Chinese Peninsula, which just means one more war against Lanchang and then we'll be fine. We can form Siam and get those amazing Siamese missions and national ideas. In my opinion, the best national ideas in the game as of now. Idea-wise, oh god, this is absolutely horrible. I'm not going to delete any of these though. I'm just going to keep them as it is, I guess, and make the most out of them. I might change around my policies a little bit though. Don't need, for example, this fort defense. I'm going to change to the diplomatic reputation and diplomats construction, spy network construction. How about this one instead? Don't need the spy network construction. I can get the diplomats and diplo relations. I'm going to need more troops though, so let's go up to 22,000 units before we declare the war in Lanchang. Let's see what kind of alliances we can get as well for now. And we have a few options in here. Yarkand's probably the best option right now. Let's go for Yarkand. We can have how many more diplo relation slots? We got 2 more, so we can get 2 more allies. Let's go with one here. Lanfang. Oh, dude, Lanfang's around. Zlevik, you should have given me Lanfang as an option, man. Come on. And I'm gonna get Delhi too, since Delhi is better than nothing in the Indian subcontinent, I guess. Bad news is literally nobody wants to buy our ships, so that means I'm gonna have to delete these ships. Waste of ships, but it is what it is. Cannot just have 16 galleys when I don't need any galleys whatsoever, so let's just delete that schnapps. We can build some light ships afterwards. Privilege wise, we do have the +1 privilege for all 3 of the estates. We also have monastic temples. Going to revoke that for the time being, and supremacy over the crown I'm gonna revoke as well. Tropical city planning, I'll keep it for now. My absolutism is not amazing, 38 out of 85, so we got to get that up a little bit if we want to expand a little bit faster. And let's bring our units by the border so we can get ready for this war. All right guys, we're gonna set Nuang Lamfu as the target. We're going to call in our allies, and we will also try and peace out Taungu and Ava as soon as possible. Let's see how many units they have. Ava has 27,000. What? Ava's got more units than the... What? Lanchang's got less units than a 4-province minor. Come on, dude. What? That makes no sense. And it looks like we can call these guys as well. Let's call them in. Beautiful. Going to barrage this fort. I want to rush it a little bit. Get the forts as quickly as I possibly can. Come on. Can you actually fall, Vientiane? I love you, Vientiane. There you go. 136 days. Beautiful. Let's go for Luang Prabang. I think this is their capital. Yes, it is. And I just realized I still had a massive face on the screen. So I made my face a little bit smaller now. Let's barrage this fort too. Hey, we even got 5 professionalism. Now let's start carpet sieging the rest of this before the Vietnamese do. I want to be the one that takes control of these provinces, because I want to be the one that annexes these provinces too, obviously. Oh, Vietnam's fighting them. Let's see what's going on here. They're getting their asses handed to them. They got bad dice rolls, and I think there's a little bit of a tech difference, isn't there? 19 and... No, actually, they're on the same technology. Now, let's see them fight our units in our terms. Boom, schnacky. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on a second. All right, we won that, but we actually lost a lot more troops than they lost. They actually did a tactical retreat there. They didn't properly lose the battle. They just tactically retreated. Should also get some good relations with the Emperor Wu, just in case we might be able to get an alliance with them in the future. Let's see. The walls have fallen. Now the question is, how fast can we take this? Actually, you know what? I might be able to peace out Ava if I give them some of the provinces from my allies. I can actually. I don't mind doing that because I'd rather rather have a strong Ava that's able to defend itself against Bengal than smaller nations at the border with Bengal. This way, whenever I'm ready to attack Ava, I know that they're still gonna be there and they're not gonna have been wiped out by Bengal in the meanwhile. It's also kind of like a buffer state between me and the big Bengali empire whilst I get strong enough to live without you, strong enough. I'll stop now. I had to take the 5 burger loan because I need the extra money and I'm not gonna sell titles. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'll sell the titles too. A little bit of titles never hurt. No one did it. I'm gonna use the money to pay off my older 4% loans and I'm also gonna start building some stuff around my country. Where was this? A university in Sukhothai. Sure, we can do that. Get that mission done as well. All right, now we can do the peace deal. Let's go. I'm gonna take these provinces. The rest of this has been conquered by Dai Viet or occupied by Dai Viet, so I cannot take it. Feels bad, man, but it is what it is. And it looks like we've also canceled the centralization of Vientiane. They were centralizing states? Hot damn, the AI is doing so good, isn't it? All right, let's also core up everything now. And because we've doubled in size, we'll be able to form Siam once we finish coring up those provinces. Hold on a second. What's going on here now? Dai Viet is requesting aid in the Vientiane conquest of Phetchaburi. Oh boy, I'm gonna accept, but I was going to attack Ayutthaya myself. This is very disappointing right here. I'm not gonna let you guys conquer that. Get out of here, Dai Viet, taking the southern bits of my country. Excuse me. This is rightful Sukhothai lands, alright, Vietnam? You get your hands off of my lands, bro. We managed to get a hold of the sieges. So even if they want to take this, they cannot because it's gonna be our provinces occupied by us. And let me do the peace deal before they do their peace deal. Oh, let me cancel cores as well. Boom! Get flacked, Dai Viet. Did you get flacked? Because I schnapple-duped it out of your way. No way you even saw me doing that, did you now? You started the war. I finished it, bro. I finished it. Okay, now we have a lot of overextension, 88%. So we're gonna chill for a little while, pour up all of this stuff, and then we're gonna fix our economy and attack Dai Viet. Oh, we get a permanent claim on the entirety of the Chiang Mai area. Don't we already have all of the Chiang Mai area? Let's check. Yeah, we do. We do have all of Chiang Mai. Chiang Mai is our home state, basically. Seems like we can also accept this institution. We just got to take a few loans first. So let's do that. I don't mind getting a little bit of debt. Debt is healthy for the soul, as they say, right? And that means we can get 2 techs instead of 1 tech from getting the printing press. And should I take the gloves off now with Dai Viet? I guess I can wait for a little while until I get my manpower back up, since I am struggling a little bit with that. Actually, we can always just slacken recruitment a little bit. There you go, twice. And that should bring us back up to 30 something thousand. Can also lower the autonomy in all of these provinces here, and then the other provinces once we fully core them up. But when the coring is done, let's change over to Siam. Yes, please, new traditions and ambitions. And look at these juicy ideas, boys. We got discipline +5, morale of armies, national manpower +30%, idea cost -10 and prestige, cavalry fire +1 and cav combat ability, diplo rep +2, dev cost -10%, diplo annexation -20%, tech cost -10, and legitimacy as well as absolutism yearly. Dude, these ideas are insane powerful. Like, I honestly don't know why people don't play as Siam more. You can form Siam as Ayutthaya from the first 10-15 years if you just switch over to Lao culture and then you switch back to Thai culture afterwards. And it's just such an overpowered nation. It's insane. We can do the missions now as well with more permanent claims on various parts of the world. Lower Burma, that means we got claims on Bengal as it is right now. And we can also switch over to a kingdom, make these full states as well. And I'm going to convert these animist provinces. We don't need no animists in our country, of course. Plus, like I said, gonna lower the autonomy once more. Oh, hello there, better leader. Thank you very much for appearing. The story behind this guy is that he went on vacation to Ayutthaya and he really liked the place. The people were very much so of his liking, so he stayed there, became the heir to the throne essentially. He used to be a pizza delivery man in the previous life, but things definitely went upscale for him. Oh, because we also formed Siam, we have permanent claims on the entirety of the Indo-Chinese peninsula here. But we're gonna make use of these, of course. Let's go ahead and attack these bad boys next. They are gonna be helped by Lan Shang. Okay, when is my truce expiring with these guys? 1672. So I would actually bypass the truce by doing that war. That means I could technically almost fully annex what's left of Lan Shang. They would be left with like 3-4 provinces maybe. And they got 0 units right now. You know what? Let's do it. Let's actually freaking do it. I know. There's a lot of aggressive expansion. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't you worry, you pretty little schnapple dupe head about it. We'll be fine, boys. Obviously, we will be prioritizing these lands lands before anything else. Let's get a new general as well. Holy mother of God, that guy is an absolute Chad Lord. Let's see if we can piece out these guys now, because I want to focus my entire attention on the other side of the front line here. The Avon boys, let's call them. 117, 245. Even though I've pretty much occupied your entire country, not cool, Lanchang. Not cool at all, bro. Means I'm gonna have to piece out the other guys first before Lanchang, sadly. But it's fine. We can get a couple of white pieces and so on with them. Please don't fall at 7%. Thank you very much. I would really hate it if you did. Whew, that was close. That was close. 7% for AI is like 100% for us. Now, they might have superior numbers, but we are fighting them on our defensive terms, and I can also sally out from the siege. That means I get a few extra units in this particular engagement. So we won that. Perfect. Right about time that we win something in this game. It's like we haven't won a single thing yet. I'm kidding. I won every single engagement. I'm that good of a player, okay? Ludi, but be humble, bro. To be fair, this is normal difficulty, so it's really not that difficult. And I am fighting against the smallest imaginable enemies. When I start fighting against Bengal and the big... Oh my god, Bengal's got 113,000? Oh shit. That means they're gonna attack someone. They literally just went up to full land force limit, drained their manpower reserve, and they didn't come out of a war. That literally means they're gonna attack someone. I hope it's not me. I really hope it's not me, because I am so screwed if they attack me right now. Oh, we can call Daviet again. Yo, let's go, Daviet. Together forever, bestest of bestest friends. I'm totally not gonna murder you after I finish the smaller entities around here. Totally not gonna do that, bro. I promise. I promise. Okay, explain to me how they literally just got here and they instantly break the walls, bro. Like, seriously, man? What is up with this RNG here? I like how Vietnam's actually taking care of my rebels, though. Pretty nice of them, to be fair. And they also just got intercepted by Ava, and they're losing. No, Vietnam. I really thought that you're gonna win it. I'm gonna start with the spy network in Bengal, actually, for future expansion in that area, and Dali, because I feel like Dali is basically free real estate into the Chinese parts. Let's see if we can fully annex these guys. You can. All right. We got that going for us. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is a lot of extra aggressive expansion. That's true, but it's not gonna matter anymore, because these nations I'm annexing are the only nations from these particular religions and culture groups. So outside of this, Bengal, Dali, Yu, Wu, Shmu, Badogadu, these guys, they're not getting aggressive expansion with as much as the ones that I'm actually annexing are getting with me. So essentially, the only nations that would potentially join in a coalition are the ones getting annexed. All right, well, now we got 100% war score. So let's do the piss deal, shall we, boys? There you go. And these guys as well, Filius Maximus Annexationus. Look at that. Coalition-wise, it's literally just the nations around. It's not any of the big boys. So as consequence, it doesn't really matter. We do have issues with the fact that I don't have enough admin points now, so I gotta wait for my admin to go up before I quarrel this. But we will have a few years of Chilium maximum, because we got the land. We just need to wait for the autonomy to go down, and we gotta improve it so we get some extra money out of this particular land here. I'm actually curious to see the rest of the world and see the previous countries I was playing as. Russia seems to be doing pretty well for itself. 314,000 units with 200,000 manpower. Definitely right back on track here. When I played as the Muscovites, you'll find a link to all of this in the description, by the way. They really had a tough situation getting on their feet. But hey, look at that. I think they're on the second spot. Okay, first is France, followed by Ottomans and Russia. Fair enough. Still doing pretty good considering they were not even in the top 10 great powers before. Prussia's doing amazing. They ate all of Poland almost. Poland only has 4 provinces left. Absolutely amazing. And the Netherlands also pretty much ate northern Germany here, with what's left here being divided amongst very few nations. Lubeck is surprisingly big too, for that matter. And France is insanely huge. Remember that France also has Castile as a junior partner, which they did not start integrating yet, but they are integrating apparently the Neapolitans that have 5 provinces. Okay. Ottomans are scarily big too, and Mughals are still alive. They haven't moved a single inch though, as just like Wakanda hasn't moved a single inch either, for that matter. Let's see the New World. Anything in here interesting? Nothing in the south. In the north, it looks like Portugal won the war against Ludi's wallet, and Ludi Mexico also has appeared as consequence of Ludi's wallet being divided in 2 parts. How did they lose against the Portuguese though? Aren't they supposed to have much better ideas and everything? Portugal's not even that impressive. They have 71,000 units. Okay, that's not too bad, but still not that impressive. Speaking of impressive, I think I'm gonna be attacking Dali next, because Dali only has 6,000 units, and we can call in Daviet, sure, why not? A little bit of expansion into the Chinese lands never hurt no one, right, boys? Well, maybe it did hurt some people. we don't talk about that stuff here, do we now? I'm actually a little bit surprised how much Ava developed their provinces. 15 times in Ava, 24 times in Yamathin, and 14 times in Sagaigang, 8 times here, and another 9 times in Salin. They really boosted up their development so much, it's absolutely insane. Didn't expect them to do that, but positively surprised, of course. That's why they can field 30,000 units continuously. No! Oh, come on, Bengal. Why you do this to me, man? This is bad. Bengal's gonna fully annex Ava, isn't it? Yeah, I need to bring some troops here and try at least to get one province from them. Alright, well, at least we got Dali siege down. Let's try and rush for these provinces too before Vietnam takes them. Actually, no, I am gonna be prioritizing this because Bengal's a bigger threat here. Bengal's also attacking their ally Mongyang, so really not bueno. I gotta wait for a few more months until I can attack Mongyang also. Maybe I can get 2 provinces from Mongyang if I can attack him now. Oh, I can also call in Wanfang, which means I don't need to worry about Dai Viet helping Wanfang in this war. Oh, that is beautiful. Let's quickly take this fort so we can actually rush for all of those provinces there. And we can call in Dai Viet. I don't want to call him in because then they might take Wanfang before I do. Okay, we're pretty much done with Dali and we managed to get a few provinces here. Bengal pieced out and they did not take all of Ava. They let them keep 2 provinces. They have a few cores around here, but I'm not sure if I should vassalize them just for these couple of cores. I feel like I would benefit more at this stage in the game from directly owning these provinces, so I will directly annex all of those Avon lands and say bye-bye to your army, boys. Let me relieve the siege over here as well whilst I'm at it. I don't want to have any other troops left around anywhere. And Mongyang just pieced out, but I cannot just give him that, bro. I need to actually take Muangfang as well before I piece him out, so I am going to be getting a little bit of war exhaustion because of them unconditionally surrendering. That means I can call in Dai Viet now since I've taken control of this siege, which means that Dai Viet's essentially just helping me out here. I'm actually going to use their units. I'm going to assault this. They got 22,000 units there whilst I only have a few thousand, so this assault means I drain most of Dai Viet's army man pool right here. Oh my lord, finally we actually got that. 555 freaking days to take it is a lot more than I expected. That is 2 more nations now non-existent anymore, and let's take care of the rest of this. We got to kill off the rebels as well whilst we're at it. Now we've gotten a massive chunk of land right here, and we got to kill these rebels. I forgot to annex Ava. Oh, man. The brain is the big one right now, boys. I have the biggest brain ever, my boys. Wait, what? How is Bengal at war with Ava again? Oh, they attacked Tawangu. Bro. Okay, I just got one-upped by the Bengalis. They've literally taken all the provinces I was thinking of taking. But, I mean, after we centralize here, we are pretty much on par with Bengal, both size-wise and militarily speaking. We just gotta wait for our manpower to go back up now. How on earth did Wu get so big so fast? I didn't even notice it, dude. And they only have 13 mandate. They should be crumbling right now. They don't even own Canton. They're losing mandate monthly. And they somehow managed to get super big. Pretty much destroyed the other warring states here. And oh my god, Russia just ate all of Mongolia and half of Jiangsu. This is scary. This is actually freaking scary. Oh, dude, look at this. Dai Viet just divided in the north and the south dynasties. Essentially, this happens because Dai Viet could not manage their natural disaster, and that means that their country is absolutely ruffle stomped now. Divided into 11,000 and 27,000 in the north. They got like fewer provinces but way more troops. Okay, fair enough. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be attacking these guys here since it is a fairly easy war against them, and I'm going to be annexing as much of the country as I can. I'm gonna try and get the majority of the coastline here. This should help me expand and grow my own country considerably. And if I do this, for example, it means that nobody else can take these provinces afterwards. I kind of secure an extra expansion path for myself whenever I need to. I was going to attack Wu because they only have 12 mandates, so their units are absolutely super weak right now. They take 37% extra fire and shock damage, so 18,000 of my units is the equivalent of 100,000 of their units, basically. But of course, this small detour into Annam is going to be worth it. The more provinces we get, the faster we get them, the more we snowball, and the snowball is definitely real. Oh, and I keep an alliance with Tonkin, so I guess Tonkin is the actual legitimate descendant of Dai Viet then, whilst Annam is just a sort of a rebellion, I guess. I had to abandon that siege because they started carpet sieging my country, so I cannot let that happen. I'm gonna carpet siege their country instead. Make sure that they don't have any troops to recruit, or any provinces to recruit them from, for that matter. Now the tables have turned, and with this fortress siege down, it means we have access to their capital to siege up next. We still have one fortress in the south and one in the north to take, but I'm gonna prioritize the capital, obviously. It does seem like our Chinese provinces have started rebelling in mass, so I'm gonna have to deal with them. Not sure what to do now. Should I continue with this war, or should I just do a temporary peace deal so I can deal with my rebels? Oh, hey, the rebels are fighting their army. How convenient, man. How convenient. Sus, Ludi. That's real sus, bro. All right, well, actually, I can do this peace deal, right? And that's gonna be 87. I can maybe take one more province here somewhere. I can't take this one, for example, and maybe a little bit of money. I know I'm greedy. Okay, I cannot take that. You know, that's fine. I'm taking this so I can do the peace deal, and so I can focus on my rebels, because I do have a ton of rebels right now. It's better to not collapse completely, because then that's gonna make it super easy for Bengal to just march into us. Essentially, I need a good 2 to 3 years to recover in order to be able to push into the rest of the Chinese lands here. Oh boy, overextension is 106. That is really no bueno at all. Oh man, it looks like our old ally of Tonkin decided to cancel the alliance because, well, it might have something to do with the fact that I've annexed what's pretty much rightfully their lands over here. At least we managed to core up enough provinces so we don't have over 100 overextension, which kind of was the main reason why we were dying off here to rebels. We still are dying off to rebels. I gotta take care of all of these bad boys in the northern bits of my country. Every time I see Dali separatists, or just the nation of Dali in general, I think of Salvatore Dali. I don't know why. It's the first thing that comes into my mind when I see it on the map. Do you guys have any countries like when you see the name you associate it with something completely random as well, or is it just me? Oh, hello. Looks like Wu just attacked Tonkin. Let me check the CB. Oh, it is Tonkin war over Chinese hegemony. Wu just attacked him to become the ultimate Chinese warlord, but they have 6 mandate. At least they're gaining mandate now. But yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like it's time for me to attack Wu. Even though I only have 25,000 units, I feel confident I can take at least a few provinces from them in this war. Plus, my cores are about to finish, so I'm not gonna have to worry about overextension and stuff as well. Let's go kill off the rebels before anything else, though. Hot damn, they fully annexed Tonkin. Well, that is a little bit scary. Hey, now we managed to get the nationalism CB against Lanchang, so let's attack them. And Ava still has 2 provinces, so I guess we can get those as well in this particular war. Make up for the sins of our fathers, or better yet, for my mistakes, because I didn't take them in the previous war. But I'm gonna blame my fathers for it, okay? It's their fault, 100%. Brave of you, Ava, to be sieging down my fortifications with the entirety of my army right next to you. Some would even say foolish rather than brave. It's over, Ava. I got the high ground, okay? Cannot hide from me anymore. And the same goes for you, Lanchang. Yagon. A lot of cores they had. Holy mother of God. They really had a pretty strong empire. If only I didn't spawn right next to them, right, boys? Well, we did reach the end of my 30 years here, and we did accomplish a lot of things. We managed to crush everybody around us. I wish I had at least 10 more years so I can get rid of Wu, because they got 9 mandate. It's gonna be a fairly easy war. I'm also really well off now, manpower wise. I'm actually recovering a lot of units. I'm super decent economically speaking. 26 ducats balance as profit, and we started with minus ducats. So having a strong economy, being able to field a strong army, and also having these absolutely amazing ideas means that we would definitely be dominating the entirety of the Asian continent here. Recommend you guys check out Zlevik's perspective as well, and check out his 30 years, and let me know if you guys want to see more videos like these in the future. So until the next time, check out the awesome Austria World Conquest video. And I want to give a massive thank you to all of my patrons, channel members, and Twitch subscribers. I would not be able to do this without all your support.